Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 26, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle here for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. So Capricorn, we have commitment and we have family, friends, and guides. This is very interesting because this talks about the commitments that were made, that you may have made under the influence of your ancestors or past on loved ones, or someone that was very influential in your life that may have passed on. There's an energy of being committed to being happy or starting fresh, so that you could just be happy and focus on that. This past on loved one may have spoken a lot about what happiness is, what true happiness was for them before they passed on or something. You know, there's some kind of energy of them. They were always a provider. It may have seemed like they were a provider. Okay, so commitment, let's just go there. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. This is someone, or this is you, some situation occurs, right? This is like something that happens, and you may be trying or focusing more on being happy in a moment rather than working towards it all the time. Now, this family, friends, and guides energy is Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. They may have spoken a lot about how happiness is work, how relationships, family energy is a lot of work. They may have been the type to tie happiness synonymously with working. And so there's something about this energy of a commitment where it's like you're saying, I want something different. I want to be selfish for once and just be happy. This kind of selfishness that you may construe as selfishness is just being a happy person regardless. It doesn't require so much work all the time to be a happy person. Or to enjoy the connections between you and a significant other, or you and your family and children. It doesn't require work to enjoy that. But this is an energy of someone who may have spoke this into existence and kept drilling it, because a Knight of Swords is someone like, that's the first thing that come out of their mouth is, you got to provide this and you got to work at this and you got to be this. And there's some kind of energy of assigning a role, showing that you had to learn how to be this way. You have to teach it, and then you have to talk about it, or that, you know, some kind of energy of them showing that progression of talking about it. And to them, you know, it made them look like they were just the wisest person in the world. But what it did was pass down a stoic energy towards you, to where now you are walking around going, I'm selfish if I'm just basking in the glory of the happiness and love of my family. There's always got to be some work going on, you know. We got to work at it, and it's not true. That's just something that they pass down. Ascendant Masters, the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands. A lot of people, well, your belief system is as such. They're showing this a belief system of like a burden, of like life is a burden, and you always have to fight to move forward, and there's a lot of struggle, and there's something about moving. There's something about you already being highly successful here. Ascendant Masters would say that everything that you've done, you may have protected your peace or protected your family or protected your path forward. And they're showing something here about feeling overwhelmed by this agreement with yourself to start fresh, or to build this happiness and to work with your family. Right? Because the way that someone made, your family member may have made it sound, was that it was on you to provide this, or it's on you to work hard, and it's on you. All this responsibility is on your shoulders. And they may have made it, family or happiness, seem like a very heavy load, or like a big price to pay for that happiness. Like the happiness is a luxury. That may be something that they may have passed down. Some of you may have been like myself, one of my relatives was arranged marriage, like very, you know, I was able to be in their presence before they passed, and they were arranged, and the influence that they passed down a lot, and I could kind of relate in the sense was, because they were of Indian descent, and they got along very well. They cared about each other, but I never saw the most passionate love story of all time with them. You know, because it was like they had to learn to love each other. They had to grow. They had to go and do so many things. I come from them. So it's like I can see where that would be passed down. and how that could influence a person. I vowed that I would never do that. I'm never marrying somebody for the sake of bringing two, not notorious, but two noble families together kind of thing, which is what they did. The well-off family and the well-to-do family came together and was like, you guys should marry these two. And here we are, right? But they weren't in love when they first met. But the Ascended Masters talks about how they put a lot of a burden on you. And so you've started to believe that you've got to fight for every level of progress, or that everything is on you, instead of feeling quote unquote selfish and just kind of like planning with another person, working with another person. That happiness is something that everybody can share and has an equal responsibility in. There's a loving woman energy here with the Nine of Swords and the Two of Wands. There's someone in your space, not gender specific at all, but they usually are a very attractive person, not just physically, but as a person. They attract things by the things that they choose to do. There's a lot of things they choose to do, or they're very cautious. This is someone who's very cautious. But right now they're very worried and concerned about the path that's in front of them. They're worried about planning anything. And a lot of this may be because of the fact that it's like, what's the point in planning if we have to work? That's all that our life consists of, is working hard to be happy. And that perhaps if you feel like the weight of the world should be on your shoulders, you may be in the space of being like, Eeyore in a sense, or like, life is just so hard, and they don't want to plan anything in that energy. This loving woman, yeah, they usually are quite happy. They're also someone who may compromise quite a bit with you. They're also very much so like, they carry their own, and they're very happy carrying their own. They're always, it seems like they're successful, easily successful at being a happy person, or attracting people around with this happy, warm feeling. But they may be very concerned about making any decisions or planning with you. And so Spirit is calling attention to this. They want you to know that it's important that you, if that's the way that they are telling you, there's something that's right about what they said, is that it is on you to pursue happiness. It is on you to provide the happiness in a situation, but it's not all on you. You have to do your part. You have to come in with that energy, but other people are coming in as well. But the fact that you may be coming in feeling like you have to be Mr. or Mrs. Work hard to bring it to fruition, is causing a person that you're connected with to feel nervous or worried or concerned, and very hesitant to make decisions with you for some reason. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, another Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We have Leo, Virgo cusp, Virgo, Libra, or Aries, Taurus, Taurus, Gemini cusp. But if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.